Good evening, lads and lasses. Welcome to the channel. Now, I normally don't do unboxing videos because I've never really gotten anything cool that needed to be unboxed. But today, I just got in the mail what appeared to be a complete, or at least near complete, limited edition collector's edition box set for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag from a Goodwill auction for only $23. This box is a little bit bigger than I anticipated. So before I open it up, I'm going to actually talk a little bit about how I got it so cheap. Because when it comes to good deals, there's always a catch. So as you can see here, I won the bid for $23. Now, part of the reason I think I got this at such a cheap price is just simply the way that it was listed, for a couple reasons. Number one, the title. For $23, I won a Ubisoft Black exclusive statue, art book, steelbook, flag box, Assassin's Creed 4 set. That's just a little bit of word vomit there that, I don't know, I feel like people might just scroll past it or not pay much attention to it. The picture also doesn't show what console it's for. You can see here, we can see the box, the steelbook. We don't have any indication of what console this is for. Now, I looked at an image I found on IGN.com over what was contained in this set, and there's the statue, the art book, the steelbook with the game soundtrack, the flag, and the game in the box. And so all of the limited edition boxes contain the same stuff, and they're all packaged the same way, but there was just a plastic like slip cover that went over the box that had the branding on the box for what console it was. It was not listed anywhere in the description either of this listing for what version this box was for. And you can see here's the regular box, no slip cover. So I feel like a lot of people didn't want to bid on it because they didn't know if they were getting Xbox or PlayStation. They did this for Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, and PS4. And so you could get one of four versions, and I think a lot of people just weren't willing to take that gamble. Alright, so I had an idea to set this all up and everything, but like I said, the box ended up being much bigger than anticipated, so I'm going to just do this unboxing with my phone in my hand rather than having it, set up somewhere. This is like the only way I can figure out how to do it. So let's go ahead and open this guy up here. Let's see what we got. All right. Yeah, that box is definitely bigger than I anticipated. I don't have a banana for scale, but it's pretty large. Now, I'm going to have to do this all one-handed, so just bear with me here. Alright, there we go. It's out of the box, out of the bag. The box itself looks like it's in pretty decent shape. Just some shelfware. Now, the one thing that is missing, which was missing in the pictures, is the plastic cover that goes over the top of this. So there's a plastic slip case that I saw in other images, and that would show across the top here what console this is for. So it's a complete mystery. Let's get this box opened up here and see what we got. Well, we got bubble wrap. Appreciate the bubble wrap. So unfortunately, the original packaging is no longer here, but the packaging job that Goodwill did, I won't complain about. So we'll start with the statue here. Let me get this out. And yep, there's the sword. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna set my phone down real quick and assemble this statue. Alright, we got our statue put together. 18-inch Edward Kenway statue, complete with the sword. You can see that right there. So that's all there. That's all in really good shape. So definitely no complaints there. That's going to be a cool piece for the collection for sure. Now, also in this box, we've got the art book. Pretty cool stuff in there. I'll have to check that out a little more later. And then we also got full-size flag. Let me get this folded out. So here we got the full-size pirate flag with the assassin insignia on it embroidered. It's a really nice quality flag. I know the flag originally came in, a plastic bag, and there was a, like a cardboard insert in the box that kind of held all this stuff neatly, and so the cardboard insert wasn't there, but it looks like all the pieces are there. Now, the big question is the steelbook. That's the big question. Now, the steelbook looks like it's in nearly immaculate shape. Not a single scratch on it. Really, really good shape. And it feels like there's at least a disc in it. Now, I wish this was the front cover and this was the back cover. But either way, this is this steelbook. Well, it's got a little, couple dents in it here. But aside from that, there's really no scratches. It's a very, very good quality steelbook. Now, I'm going to make a prediction right now that this steelbook contains a copy of the Xbox 360 game. I say that because the location that had this auction listing, an overwhelming amount of their listings were Xbox 360. And it just seems like in general, Xbox 360, there's a lot more of it out there than other consoles, like PS3 even. But I'm willing to bet that this is going to contain an Xbox 360 disc. So here we go. Drum roll. Yep, Xbox 360, called it. But there's another disc right here. So that's the soundtrack. Disc 1 and Disc 2. Okay, well, I was assuming that it was just going to be the soundtrack and one other disc. So I'm going to need to look, actually, at what the discs are. I wonder if the Xbox 360 disc was 2 discs because it's a DVD. Because I've never owned an Xbox, so I wonder if the Xbox version is 2 discs because it needed to be 2 discs. And then the PS3 version was only 1 disc because it was Blu-ray. That's going to be something I have to look into. But I'm not upset about that. I took a gamble, obviously, because I knew there was no branding on the box. And given the store stock, kind of just assumed that was going to be the case. So I'm not upset about it. Would have been really cool if it was a PlayStation version, because I have PS3 and PS4. But I could always just, put my PS3 or PS4 copy in this steelbook and just go that route. If I can determine the Xbox 360 steelbook, or this Xbox 360 copy isn't a special copy. But well, there we have it. It appears to be complete, have everything in it, everything in good quality. So yeah, there we have it.